What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ray, and today I am going to be reviewing one of the popular detangling brushes that have been going around on social media, as far as YouTube, Instagram, and things like that. I actually picked this particular one up off of Amazon, and it is the Best Tool detangler brush. It's also called the Easy Brush. So this one that I saw, my package is a little bit beat up, but I never used it, so I'm gonna review it today. But the one that I saw exactly like this was called the Easy Detangling Brush, but then it's also called the Best Tool Brush as well. So take that for what it's worth. But this is supposed to have 8 free moving arms, and it's supposed to be for all hair types. So we're gonna see. You guys know I usually finger detangle, but I wanted to see how it was using this brush. So as you can see, flexible teeth. So it's 8 moving arms. They call them moving arms. It comes with this little contraption here that you can clip on, and it's adjustable, so you can move it down or up as much as you want to get the desired movement that you feel like you need for your hair. So let me just read up a little bit about it. So it says for all hair types. It says it's the brush that brings immediate hair relief. Detangle brush based on revolutionary patented technology. It features a unique kinematic structure with 8 free moving arms that glide through your hair and smooth it out. Indulge in wonderfully gentle yet effective brushing that actually conditions and strengthens your hair, leaving it healthy, shiny, and full of body. So stop pulling at your hair and just start pampering it. I'm not sure how a brush is gonna make your hair shiny, but hey, that's what it says. So it says hold the detangling brush in a vertical manner and gently brush dry or wet hair from roots downward. That was number 1. Then number 2, it says followed by holding the brush in a horizontal manner and brushing entire head once again. So it sounds like you're supposed to brush it vertically first, horizontally second. So we're gonna do what it says. Like I said, I got this one off of Amazon. I believe it was 15 bucks, something like that, but they come in all price ranges from $7 up to like $17.99 or something like that. I picked this one because it had the most reviews on it, and it had a pretty good rating on it, so I got this one. So mine was a little bit more expensive. You can find the same brush for less money. You can find it for somewhere around 11 bucks or whatever, so you take your pick when you get on there. But they all look alike to me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use it without the clip first, see how that works, and then I'll add the clip and we'll use it that way and see which way works best for my hair. And you guys know that I have thick, dense hair, and right now my hair is a old twist out, so it is tangled. It's dry right now. So I have my water bottle here, and this is just some aloe water in here because I need to use it up. I think I did a video on that, on one of my things that I have in my stash and will I repurchase, and one of them was some aloe water, and I said I wouldn't repurchase it. I just put the end of it in here, and so I'm just going to use it today to wet my hair and try to use it up. Because it's dry. So I just kind of want to be able to maneuver it without tearing it too much. The other thing I'm going to use is some cheap conditioner to help go through my strands. So this is the Suave Tropical Coconut. I've talked about it before. This is what I would use in the shower to detangle my hair, take my rings out. I don't necessarily like detangling my hair with deep conditioner, and I'm going to show you why. A lot of people do, and if you do and it works for you, then you do that. But I have noticed that when you detangle your hair with deep conditioner, because I finger detangle, it don't happen too much to me, but there are times when I do use my, I'm not supposed to be finger detangling. I want to go right in with the brush. Well, I've already started, so let me finish this. So there are times when you go right into, there are times when I do use a Tangle teaser or a wide tooth comb to detangle my hair in the shower. And when I do that, I notice that the deep conditioner or whatever conditioner I use a cheapie, I put it all over, but when you brush, it brushes it down to here. So then it leaves this with not a lot of product on it, and it gets kind of fuzzy and frizzy, right? So the last thing I want to do, and then you find a lot of the conditioner in your brush or on your comb. The last thing I want to do is use up my deep conditioner that way, right? Because then you have to add more on there to make sure your hair is covered before you sit under the dryer. I would rather use a cheap conditioner, and if I have to use a tool and it brushes it out a little bit and I have to use more, then it's not a big waste of money for me. So that is why I detangle with a cheap conditioner. So, guys, I'm gonna add a little bit. I've already kind of finger detangled this, so we're not gonna really count this section because I did too much finger detangling with my fingers to see how the brush is gonna do. The next section I'll really do with the brush, but let me go ahead and just try it anyway. So it said to do it horizontally first. I mean vertically first. And then it said to do it horizontally. And it looks like it kind of tries to define your curls on the end. So I will say that was pretty easy for my first one, but remember, I finger detangled. So let's see how it works on another one, on another section that I'm just gonna take down. And I'm using some with big sections because that is what I do. I don't use a whole lot of little sections. So I'm gonna add my conditioner. And I'm just rubbing it on. I'm not gonna finger detangle, just rubbing it on. Drop my hands. And now let's get the brush. Vertically first. Ooh. Ooh, I hear it. I don't know if I like that sound. And then horizontally. Wasn't too bad. Let's do the last section. And my hair is tangled. I want y'all to see that, okay? I will say that this conditioner has pretty good slip to it. That's why I like to use it to detangle. And it's cheap. It's less than $2 for this big old bottle. So if you haven't got on the Suave thing, you might want to I'm gonna go horizontally first this time just to see if it makes a difference. The problem is, guys, it's not real tough, but I keep, those teeth are so long, so it goes and it grabs this one, and that's why it looks like I was tugging a lot, because I was grabbing the one underneath, which does not happen if I finger detangle. So, so that wasn't too bad. Let's do the front section. This particular brush does have like a rubber handle to it. It's supposed to keep your hand from slipping as much. However, my hand is still slipping a lot with it. So it's gonna depend on if you're detangling with something that has a lot of slip and makes your hair slippery, you're probably going to experience the brush slipping out of your hand. Okay. Real quick, I forgot to show you the hair from this one back section. So that's not a lot at all. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this little clip to the brush. Okay. So it's on there. Let's see how it works. That kind of actually felt easier. But wait, we're gonna see. Let me do the back. Let me do the back section. Do the back section like I did on the other side. just noticed something. Can you see that? Can you look through there and see that this is no longer attached? So let me push them back in. So the lower you have it down, the wider your teeth are going to be. The further you have it up, the more closed your teeth are going to be. So I lowered it a little bit. Let's see how that works. Felt just a little bit more pulling, not much, but a little bit more. So I'm gonna move it up. Okay, we're gonna see how that is. That back section. So let's see how much here. That's how much I got out of that section. Okay, so very similar. A tad bit more from this one. So I feel like with this, for me, I felt like it's easier to detangle with this on because it gives some structure to the brush, and the things aren't just kind of moving around. To me, not a whole lot of difference, but a little bit of difference. So it feels like it gives a little bit more structure to the brush. However, these things pop out of here some, so if that's kind of annoying. Oh, you know what? Hold on, no wonder. There's little teeth on this thing, and then there's little holes here, so I gotta make sure that they're in the holes. Okay, let's see if that helps. Okay, so here's the problem with these things. So let me see if you can see this. Look really close. So there's holes. Can you see them? If you look closely, the holes are not on every single tooth. Okay? Then the holes down here where this one is not on every single tooth, and they're on some different teeth. I mean, they're on different teeth than the holes that are up here. So they don't necessarily line up well. And then you got these little things that look like they're supposed to be holes that maybe didn't get punctured through well. But I'm not sure. Maybe it's just supposed to be made like that. So we're gonna see. So let me try this last front section over here with me having supposedly put the bar in the holes where it's supposed to be, and see if that makes a difference. See if it pops out. just gonna go ahead and do this side and hurry just for the sake of the video, and I'll come back with my final thoughts. So do you see how fluffy my hair looks? And then you see most of the conditioner down here. That's usually what it does with deep conditioner. And then people will go back in with more deep conditioner and put more on there to try to replenish it. And it's like you're using up a lot of deep conditioner doing that versus just using a cheapy conditioner, getting your hair detangled, and then rinsing it out, and then applying your deep conditioner to already detangled hair, sitting right under the dryer. And then when you rinse it out, your hair is still detangled. So that's just my thought process on it. So I don't have to use as much deep conditioner. And a lot of times deep conditioners, depending, there are some that have a lot of slip, but a lot of them are really thick. So those people that like those real thick ones that don't really have a lot of slip, and it's harder to spray it through your hair, you end up using too much. So a lot of times the rinse out conditioners are a little bit cheaper. So there's that. So all together, here's the hair, shed hair. And that's really not a lot considering this was a 5-day-old twist out, and I didn't do any detangling or re-moisturizing within those 5 days, so I wasn't able to really pull out any shed hairs during the re-moisturizing process. So about this brush, you see all that conditioner in there? That would be your deep conditioner. Okay, so about this detangling brush, I do feel like it is more sturdy with the clip on it, and I felt like it went through my hair just a little bit better, just a little bit. Not enough to make a difference, so if I were to lose the clip, I don't think that I would be that disappointed by it, but I do like the fact that it gives it a little bit more of a sturdy feel. It did not come out, the things did not come out once I lined it up with the holes, so the first time, I guess that was my error when it kept popping out. I didn't have it lined up correctly. The rubber handle does not keep it from slipping really when your hands are wet and have a slippery product on them, so I do want to let you know that. The teeth are pretty long, so it does get through the thickness of your hair. So I do know that the tangle teaser, the teeth are a little bit shorter, and therefore I kind of have to do the top portion first, and then once that's detangled, kind of press it to get through to the, you know, the bottom part of my hair to make sure that all the hair is detangled. So I do notice that with this, so I do like that about it. It's just a nice weight to it when this is clipped on. So yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with the brush. If I was wanting to use utensils a lot, I don't like the fact that, like, I'm trying to get this off, and this one slipped out. I don't like the fact that it's kind of hard to, you know, put on and off. I mean, not hard to the point where you wouldn't be able to do it, but just the fact that these move around and you're trying to line them up, and it's just annoying. So I guess you'll need to figure out, do I want it on? And if I do, put it on and leave it on. Or do I want it off? And if you do, take it off and just leave it off. So I'm probably just gonna leave mine like that. And yeah, I mean, I would pick it up to use it again probably if I wanted to really get a good detangling session, not using my fingers, because there are times when I finger detangle a lot, and then after so long I will go in with a tool to make sure that I'm getting any shed hairs that may be left, that my fingers may be missing, out of my hair. So again, you can find this on Amazon, or something very similar to it on Amazon. This is the Best Tools brand. Is BESTOOL detangler brush. Hopefully you can see that. I believe I paid like $15 for it. I went out there the other day to look, and I think it's at around $11 now. Again, there's one exactly like this that says the Easy Detangling Brush. So, and then there's another one called something else. So, but it doesn't have the rubber handle. So you decide which one you want to try, if you want to try it or not. Like I said, they come in different prices, but that is my take on it. I don't think it's a bad brush. Do I think that you should pick it up over the Tangle Teaser with the handle? Not necessarily. I really like this one too, but the bristles on this one are a lot softer and the bristles are a lot shorter. So if you have very long, thick, dense hair, this one may be best for you. This one does try to coil your ends a little bit. This one not so much. Is it better than the Felicia Leatherwood? I've never tried the Felicia Leatherwood, so I cannot speak on that. But I do like it better than the Demon brush. I will say that. The Demon brush, I feel like it does pull your hair out. It pulls my hair out. I don't necessarily like it for detangling. I do like it for definition on the ends, but not detangling. So I would use this probably over the Demon brush. So that is my take on it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. If you tried one of these brushes, tell me in the comment section how you liked it, and which one did you pick up. Let the people in the comment section below know in case they are interested, because everybody gets different results. So yeah, that is it. So again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, make sure you're following me on Instagram, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.